The MGC Square-1 is undoubtedly the best Square-1. But then MGC decided to make, you know, another Square-1. So let's see how good this one will be. And let's see if it's worth the price, the value, if it's good, and if you should get it. So let's go. So here it is, the MGC Square-1. Can't wait to see if this is actually worth getting, because as everyone knows, the MGC Square-1, the V1 at least, it was one of the best, if not the best Square-1 on the market, and I really want to see if this can come close to it, you know, if this is a good improvement to that. Alright, let's open it up. So, out the box, we get a really cool looking card. So, my cube is the 576th that was made. So, we also have the adjustment box with all the accessory box, I mean, and we just get a pamphlet, which is about like the Square-1 itself, kind of boring, and a tool, which is probably when you take off like the bars here and then adjust that. But yeah, now let's get into opening the cube itself. Alright, let's open it up. Here comes the most Arsen moment ever when it comes to opening cubes. Let's go. Alright, so there it is. And here is the cube, sorry. So, straight off the bat, a lot of UV coating. And I haven't really seen that on a Square-1 that much, but yeah, I think that might be a good thing. So let's do some first turns. Okay, interesting. So it's definitely quite tactile. And it's really doing this weird thing where like, it's not really that good with the corner coating. So it like does this weird thing where it's like kind of shaking all around the place. I don't know why it does that though. Like, do you see how like it does that kind of a thing? So I don't know if that's a good thing, but first impressions, honestly, definitely not better than the V1, but it is better than some other Square-1s that I've tried. So it's probably not going to be a successor to the V1, but it's going to be a different type of MGC Square-1, you know? It definitely doesn't feel like, you know, honestly, anything that MGC has made. Kind of, maybe a little bit like the 2x2. Like here's the 2x2. And it's kind of similar. It has the same amount of like a lot of, you know, UV coating. And the same kind of clacky and tactile feel. But this is more so like not great at doing either of those things. You know? Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's compare it with the V1. So, here is the MGC Square-1, the GOAT, the OG. And oh my goodness. If I tell you this is a good Square-1, I don't even have to say it for you to believe me. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Undoubtedly the best Square-1 there is on the market. Very beautiful. What's another algorithm we could do? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, very nice cube. Compared to this, honestly, it's not even that bad. I thought it's gonna be a lot worse when I go from this cube to this cube. But as long as you're accurate, it feels quite good. It definitely is quite clacky and definitely quite tactile. But if you can handle those things, then this is quite good. Maybe even better for you than the V1. It's a very interesting cube, you know? Listen, I think I should set it up a tiny bit, because honestly, I haven't even set up this cube. This is basically what it is like from out the box. But this, I might have to set up a tiny bit. And then we'll do a solve. which I haven't done with square ones for a very long time. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let me set up this cube. Alright, so what I did to the cube was I added 2 drops of nebula. So 1 drop to the top and 1 to the bottom, but obviously when you're doing turns like this, like they obviously mix around. And the other thing I did was I tried to unscrew like the screw within the cube itself, because obviously it felt very tight. And the thing is, it was so tight that just to turn the screw was like extremely difficult. So I finally got it to work, you know, because I'm very strong and stuff. And yeah, it worked, but the cube itself is still like really weird. Either you turn it too much and it's too loose, or you keep it the same or even worse, like more tighter than it was stock, and then it's just going to be really bad. So yeah, now let's do a solve with it and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, right here. Oh. Please don't do something bad to me. Please, please, please. Okay, that's good. I think. Right, that can be solved. Okay. Hopefully that's all good. Bro, not again. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to be quite careful when I use this cube. So one thing with this cube is never go fast with it. So obviously it's not good for competitions. It's probably not good in general, but we'll see that when we, you know, actually do solve whether that's true or not. But right about now it's pretty scrambled. So yeah, let's do the solve. Okay. Okay. Okay, and now headlights, we don't have any. Well, not both, just one. Okay, and the final part of the Yo, that's actually quite a good solve for my first time in a very long time. Not only did I not get any sort of parity, but like I also didn't have the bar swapped, you know, so that was a really lucky solve in general. But the cube itself was not helping. I just want to completely put it out there. It'd be very not genuine of me to say that this cube is actually worth the price that it is. And it's not even that expensive either. But obviously, like even just trying the other MGC Square-1, and it's obvious that this is definitely not the successor. So yeah, before we leave, let's just quickly compare them again, because I set this up. Maybe even do a solve on the V1. But here is the V1, and yes, I mean, I really like this clickety clackety sound. Like, it's very quiet and I like that about it, you know. Now, it is hard to turn it sometimes, because obviously, like, if you have it like this, then like it can't go through like that, and it'll just like stop. It's very, you know, stubborn, the cube. But honestly, I wouldn't change the settings, because then I'd make something like this, which is not good. But yeah, this is actually good turning compared to the other one, and for a very similar price as well, which is quite crazy. So yeah, let's just do a quick solve on this. The lines there. Okay. Okay, so 1:09, 1 minute 9 seconds. So obviously this time is a lot slower than the first time with the V2, but that was basically all my fault. I just did like a really bad solve in general, and the solve with the V2 was a lot more, you know, lucky and stuff. So yeah, out of these two cubes, this all day, this one, if you really like clackiness and tactility and you're able to handle something that is like quite mediocre, then yeah, maybe. But they are, I think, the exact same price. So there's literally almost no reason to not get the V1. So thank you for watching, and check out one of the unboxings in this playlist or subscribe. Thank you for watching.